Hello everyone, how's it going? I am back with another message you need to hear right now. Let's hop right into it and find out is that your angels really want you to know. From the jump, I am hearing that you are definitely giving off it girl / it guy energy. I feel like a lot of people are paying attention to you right now. So whatever you're doing, it is working. Keep it up. I feel like a lot of you have been really working on yourself, and no matter where you're at or what you're doing, it's definitely got people taking notice and aspiring to be like you. Like what I'm hearing is that you got a lot of people who really look up to you guys. And I feel like, again, that could have caused some issues in the past with some of your relationships because you're not realizing that people are coming around you for that reason. You have a lot of people that really value the advice you say, the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, and you definitely have the ability to make people think on a different level. I feel as well that a lot of you need to realize that you have a very powerful energy that gets people paying attention to you. So again, if people are talking about you and if you're not really doing anything but minding your own business, it's just because this is who you are and this is who you're meant to be. It's your light. And I do see as well that a lot of people genuinely really want to get to know you and be around you. But again, a lot of people can't handle your energy, what you emit. And at times people could be very envious or jealous of these qualities that you guys have. So that can make relationships or dating very hard for you. Some of you guys actually have reached a certain level of success or a certain amount of work that you put into yourself really paid off. I'm just hearing that right now. You just seem to be on a different level that people don't really know how to take to you. You've even had situations with people that you connected with or were friends with in the past, and they reconnect with you. And it's pretty obvious that yes, you're the same person, but you are definitely improving yourself. And sometimes it can make a lot of people feel very insecure about themselves. I feel like someone out there watching is wondering why someone in your life has distanced themselves from you. That's one of the reasons why. Like I feel like somebody out there, or a few of you guys, or most of you guys, or if not all of you, have had situations where people started to just get weird. And it was probably around a time period where you were mainly focusing on yourself, focusing on your health, looking good. And people can really be that shallow. People want to come around you because you make them look good. But at the same time, people are going to feel like you're outshining them, especially at this chapter in your life. And if you're watching this video right now, you're not meant to just blend in the crowd all the time or sacrifice yourself to make everybody else happy. You're my lighters and my healers. You guys are empathetic and you care about others, but sometimes you got to put yourself first. And I'm really hearing that that's what you're doing. And it's really putting you into this like it girl / it guy energy more than ever. Don't get me wrong. You've always had this energy, but something you're doing lately definitely is sparking a lot of people's interest. Not only when it comes to dating and friendships and work life, but when it comes to just being a fan of whatever it is that you guys have going on. And I would not be surprised if any of you guys out there are influencers or you are destined to be influencers. I'm hearing if any of you guys wanted to be, you could definitely do that. But I am hearing for a lot of you guys out there, you definitely have some sort of fandom for whatever it is that you're good at, even if you don't even realize it. There are people that silently support you guys in whatever it is that you have going on. And it could be people that you've met in passing, friends of friends, even people that have known people you've fallen out with, have looked you up, and they became fans of you guys. Like, you guys do have some stalkers and people that want to see what you have going on. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Queen Alice Love, but recently I set my page off private, and it's interesting to see how many people watch your stories and what you have going on but don't really follow you. I feel like a lot of you guys have dealt with that, and if you're on private, you do have a whole lot of people that wish they could just request you guys, but they don't want you knowing that they want to know everything about you. Also, for a lot of you, you do have people that you have dated in the past or gotten to know that kind of got spooked by your energy, but still watch and follow the things that you're doing because they find you guys very fascinating. And if you do create any type of content or art, people out there check up on you and see what you guys have going on. For some of you guys too as well, even people who don't necessarily like whatever it is you guys are doing, for whatever reason, they still seem to check up on you because at the end of the day, you just have this energy that's very addicting. And I'm not saying that people don't like what you have going on, but I am saying that people could be very jealous and sometimes not even realize that there's an aspect of them that wants to be like you, and that's why they're so angry and they can't look away from you. So again, I'm also hearing as well that the reason why you may have haters or enemies or people that just don't like you for no reason is because, well, a lot of you guys do stand for something you believe in, but a lot of you guys just mind your own business, and it just kind of pisses people off that they don't have this energy that you embody. And of course, people just want to be in your position in life. So again, you guys could be my lyrics and my healers. Some of you guys really feel like you're not doing much of anything but mind your own business, but you don't realize how much you shine and outshine others just being yourself. Some of you guys, you're just started to do something you love because it's a hobby, like maybe streaming or maybe something like drawing, and you started to post more of it, and people that you have known could have gotten jealous that you have these gifts and qualities they didn't even realize that you had. And that's why I'm telling you guys, you can't keep dimming yourself for people. You got to really show up with all these things that you are meant to be in this planet. So let's see. Oh my gosh, guys, you cannot make this up. I literally pulled the influencer card. Okay, so far as watching, you definitely have a destiny to be somebody in this world. And if you are not an influencer of any kind, it doesn't mean that you can't be influential. You are highly influential, and I'm really hearing that you have the ability to make people think outside the box and change people's minds. Of course, not everybody's gonna take to you or love what you have going on. You are not meant for everybody. Like I always say, some people come to my videos, they think I talk too fast, they can't understand me. But some of you guys, you really just listen to every single word. Some of you guys can listen to me on 2 times speed. Like, it doesn't matter about listening to the video. The point I'm trying to say is certain people, no matter, how slow I talk, they're not going to understand the things I'm putting down. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Not everyone's going to be able to pick up what you guys are putting down. But at the end of the day, you have those people that you're meant to impact. Even sometimes the people that don't like you, there's an aspect of them that you're meant to impact. So that's why I'm saying, keep going, keep doing you. And I really feel like not any single one of you guys are trying to go out there and just offend people. You're trying to speak your mind and be passionate about whatever it is that you came here to do. I feel as well for a lot of you that for whatever reason I'm hearing, you could be doing some sort of shift in your life where you're going to be either gaining an audience or reaching a new audience. And I'm hearing that's coming up in your future. So again, for those that are already doing social media, I see that there could be a change going on very, very soon. You're attracting different types of people. But for some of you guys who don't have social media, who aren't influencers, I could see you guys really either talking on stage or being thrown into some sort of success where a lot more people are watching you. And you can already be in this energy right now. And that's why people are taking to you right now or talking about you and watching you and wanting to see what you have going on. Honestly, you probably always had this aspect. But again, because of things that have gone on in your life, you probably dimmed this, was afraid of this quality. But you are very powerful and you can really, truly be whatever it is that you want to be in this world. Like some of you guys, maybe you tried to do some kind of dream in the past or something that you guys were working on. Maybe it didn't end up the way you wanted it to, but just remember, sometimes our paths are redirected for a reason. I really feel for some of you where you may feel like, yeah, in the past you had some success, but it's not really going that way right now. It could mean that there's something else out there for you or a certain group of people you're meant to meet or some other skill you're meant to show off. So again, don't be discouraged if things seem a little slow or stagnant, especially if you're in some sort of career where there's gonna be ebbs and flows. Like I've been on YouTube for 6 years. I had my first channel. This is my 3rd channel. And again, there are disappointments. There's things that happen. There are days where you feel like, is this the end of my social media or whatever? But that everybody goes through that. You just gotta go inward and really ask yourself, like, is this fulfilling me? Where is God calling me next? And for whoever's watching, God is definitely calling you out to the stage. This is not time for you guys to pack the bags and go home. This is the time to rest and redirect. That's what I'm hearing. And from you guys, you're already doing really well and you're taking off in something new that you're doing. And congratulations if that's already happening for you. I'm even hearing you just only reached the surface of what you came here to do. So don't let people make you feel like you're not going to be able to achieve more or that you should just be grateful for what you have. And I feel a lot of you guys are already grateful, but I'm telling you that if you feel like there's something more out there for you or that whatever you're doing isn't fulfilling you, it is never too late to make a change. And I am hearing, again, you guys are giving off it girl / it guy energy. So if you are like posting it up more and showing yourself off more, it's getting good results. It really is getting good results. I'm seeing that. I'm also seeing as well that a lot of you guys were very shy. Maybe people put you guys down. Maybe you just don't like your energy being out there. But I do feel like you are meant to be seen. And in order to influence people in a positive way, people need to see you. People need to hear you. And for some of you guys, there's another side to this. I'm hearing that maybe you don't like the spotlight at all, but never underestimate your ability to impact other people who impact others. I feel some of you may be in a line of work where you can reach a few people, but those people can reach a lot of people. Like some of you guys are like behind the scene types of people where you have that power to influence somebody in a way where you can change the trajectory of their life and that can change the trajectory of other people's lives. Like, my healers, my mentors, my therapists. But I am hearing that, if you guys do have a specialty, you may want to write a book or start, talking to an audience because I really feel a lot of people can benefit from the things that have worked for you in the past. I'm also hearing as well that people want to hear more from you guys. Like a lot of you are successful, so maybe people want to hear about your work ethic or the things that you do day to day. Or for some of you guys, maybe I'm hearing that people want to know more about your personal life or not to take yourself so seriously all the time. You have another side of you that's fun, like show people that. I'm getting a lot of advice here for like content creation, social media. So some of you guys want to get into that. And the biggest thing I always tell people is not to overthink it. Not every video is going to be a success. Not every idea is going to, blow up. you're going to try things, you're going to put them down, you're going to feel discouraged some days, but it's important to be in tune with where you're feeling inspired. And maybe you have some ideas or things that you're not feeling inspired about, but you want to pick them up later in the future, and there's always time for that. If you're being called to something right now and that's your focus, then there's something there for you. And I do feel for some of you guys as well who are artists, creators, writers, teachers, mentors, creatives, and it requires some creativity, inspiration to do what you do. It doesn't even matter what you do. You can be in a traditional job and it still requires that motivation. I'm hearing that maybe something outside of your work will gain you inspiration. Like whatever you're being called to do, maybe it's to take a vacation or have fun. Because what I'm hearing is that, you don't have to be working 24/7. Some of you guys have had a disappointment recently in your career, and I am hearing that. That's because you're meant to take a break from this energy. You're being redirected in a new way. A lot of people, they just tend to fight the flow, and they don't realize that God is calling them to a new direction, and they end up kind of, sinking with the ship. And that's not what you're meant to be doing. You're meant to kind of be in this touch and go energy. And I've talked about this with relationships and groups of friends and people. A lot of you guys have bad experience with people. You feel like you don't fit in because you're not meant to. You're meant to stand out. You're meant to impact many. So if right now you're going through a transition where maybe, you're not fitting in with certain people and you got to go, come on, George, I'm on a roll. You guys hear George today? Anyway, so you're in a transition where you're not fitting in where you used to. There's definitely a reason for it. And once you really get past that painful rejection feeling, you're going to realize that this is happening for you, not to you. And my divinely guided, my chosen ones, you're going to experience what feels like a high amount of rejection in your life. But really, that just means that those people are not on your level. And when you do have a higher vibration, a more powerful energy, a bigger destiny, it's not to say those people are not good enough to be around you. It's just that they can't relate to your energy. You have a bigger path, a more powerful destiny, a higher calling. And so that is what your angels want you to know. Okay, George. You know what? I'm not going to stop this video just because of you. Okay? We're doing no cuts today. See, and you see that some of you guys, you got to limit the distractions in your life as well as what I'm hearing, because there's going to be certain people that are going to discourage you away from what you feel divinely guided to do or be in this world. We also have the challenge winner, which is like the 6 of Wands. So I do feel like a lot of you are going to be entering your winning season. And what you really need to hear is that even if you feel like maybe you're not at your best, you're already a winner, or you're already at the spotlight in whatever room you gravitate towards. That's really what I'm hearing, and you're doing a great job. A lot of you just really set unrealistic expectations for yourself. That's great. That's what makes you successful. But sometimes you really got to sit there and be like, yeah, I am that girl, that guy. I really did that. I really came from nothing and I built this up. Yeah, I really reached that goal. A lot of you guys, you hit the goal. You're like, cool, what's next? You don't realize that you just hit 10 of your goals already. Look at where you're at now and pat yourself on the back. And I want you guys to comment below. I am hitting my goals and I'm about to hit a lot more, because I do see that you guys are continue to succeed, continue to thrive. Oh, we got a first kiss. Some of you guys really got to take a break from work and maybe explore dating as well. I know for some of you, you feel like that's not really not something you want to be doing, but I do feel that, honestly as well, now that I'm hearing the Nicki Minaj where she says, I think my haters really be wanting to kiss. People actually love you guys more than you think. And I do feel like you do give off this hate love energy for certain people, because a lot of people can't do what you do. That's why you have this specific purpose. A lot of people, they try to do what you do, or they try to be like you. It doesn't work. The best thing you guys can do is give practical advice, but you're not trying to mold people into being you. Exactly. You're just trying to mold people to show you, okay, this is what works for me. And I do feel like that's the point of being influential. It's not about trying to get people to be exactly like you or following exactly in your path. It's more about the things that you guys learn, sharing that, the inspiration that you guys have. Some of you guys, it's more about the art you create that can heal people. I really feel like at the end of the day, no matter what it is you guys are doing, you promote healing in some regard, or you have the power to do that if you haven't gone out there and done that already. Some of you guys, yeah, you're being called to something higher than whatever it is that you've been working on. And again, you got a lot of people that are demanding your attention. Looks like George is demanding mine right now, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going, and I feel like that's it. Some of you guys, you had a relationship in your past. I'm hearing that was holding you back, and that's why this person had to go, because you guys don't realize this, but you got a spotlight on you, and it creates insecurity in people that don't have that same light. And if you don't think that people don't know when they're next to you that they're standing amongst someone that is shining bright, then you're not seeing it, because people are seeing it, and you need to know that, because people know they're next to a star when they're around you, or potential star. People probably would vote you most likely to, become famous if you aren't already. And I feel for some of you in the past, you feel like it was complete opposite. You didn't fit in, you were weird, you were rejected in your hometown or in your environment. There's also a reason for that. Sometimes God isolates you to make you the person that you're meant to be. Once you really start seeing your life as divinely orchestrated, you stop looking at certain people like, oh, they want to hurt me, they want to reject me. Certain people are just not meant for your path, so you're being shown things about certain people so that you move away from them. Not everything is personal. I feel like right now, you guys are really glowing and shining. A lot of people love you, but at the same time, you are giving off a little bit of this untouchable energy. Yeah. And I feel as well that you definitely are getting a lot of people's attention, especially romantically. But I do feel the energy of you guys being a bit picky right now. And you can't be picky. I really hear from you guys, maybe you are meant to not settle so fast, so soon. Because if you are already in this energy where people are envious of who you are and what you embody, and you're growing and you are becoming who you're meant to be, and you're still not even 100% your potential, like a lot of people you meet on your path, you're going to outgrow them super fast. You have a gift of growing super fast, and people have noticed that. People can see that from when they met you to now, how much of a difference there is, and it's got people shook. And that's one of the things that you are known for. And I'm going to use this deck as well. I want to use this deck today to let you guys know what it is that you need right now, but literally George is sitting on it, but I found it. Anyways, nutrition and plan your career. Yeah. I feel like a lot of you have been getting serious about, what you're putting in your body, who you're around, not just in a food sense, but just in a sense of energy. Maybe you found yourself just not being able to be in certain environments that are toxic for you. And I do feel as well that a lot of you are going to find yourself all of a sudden getting divinely orchestrated ideas or plans. But what I'm hearing is right now, if nothing is really coming to you, it could be time to just explore something fun or get inspired again. That's what I'm really hearing. And again, I really feel like you guys have a natural George quality. For those that have known me for a while on my old channel, when George hit the scene, there'd be people in the comments where's George? Or all the comments would be about George. It's that's kind of what happens sometimes when you guys enter a room or environment. All of a sudden the attention's all on you, and that could be very offensive to people that I don't know, are trying to do their reading. But anyway, back to the point of this, I'm trying to say is that I don't get offended when you guys talk about George. I love him. That's why I leave him in here. But there are certain people, they will literally get jealous of anything that steals attention away from them. And you guys naturally have that ability. When you hit the friend group, when you hit the new job, when you hit whatever field that you are specializing in, when you guys start creating, you take charge and people notice it. And that's what I'm hearing. So yeah, any plan you guys have for yourself is going to be fulfilled. So if you are feeling like things are not happening right now, it could be just rest and rejuvenate time, me time. I literally was at the gym this morning and I thought about this, but I was going to post something on my Instagram, no days off. But what I was really trying to say is that even your rest days and your self-care days are included in the no days off when it comes to self-development, because people don't understand that it's an important aspect of, loving yourself. I had a day yesterday, I got my lashes done, my nails done, just had a me day, and those are so necessary. And guess what? That all still takes work. I'm not even trying to be funny about it. I feel like it takes work to be you. You guys should allow yourself time to rest. That is so important. I'm hearing that a lot of you guys just simply need rest right now. And yeah, it is a lot of work being you, okay? You guys got to deal with a lot of energy, a lot more than a lot of people. You may get drained a lot more than a lot of people. You're not energy vampires. So whenever you're out hitting the scene, you're going to take a couple of days to recover. So just know that there's an intermission going on in your life, a transition where you are building up for the next chapter. That's kind of what I'm hearing. And yeah, avoid toxic people. I really feel like right now, if things kind of seem a little bit quiet or things aren't working out, it's really because there's a divinely orchestrated plan at play. And also, yeah, a lot of you, just like I was saying in the last reading, I know a lot of my videos kind of transition to each other. And if you're new here, welcome. Hit thumbs up and subscribe if you want to stay. But in the last, I was talking about this, your angels being so proud of you for cutting off toxic people that were literally corny and cramping your style. I had to stop the video because I was literally getting an imagery of a certain celebrity couple from the past in my mind that was giving off corny because one person was way more famous than the other person. But I'm not gonna just name drop it right now. I choose not to just put people's energy out there. But the point I'm trying to say is that some of your relationships really gave that, and you guys didn't realize you were the superstar dating the groupie, or your best friend wanted to be just like you. And I'm not trying to promote any type of narcissism here, People can hang out with you, be around you, learn from you if they remain humble and not try to destroy the light that you guys give off. If they want to be a part of your life, they gotta support your goals, your dreams, and your missions. I'm not saying they gotta be side characters, but you got a lot of people who are in darker energies, lost and confused, wanting you to be a side character in their agenda, and basically sabotaging you guys if you don't go along with the things that they want. And that's not what friendship is. That's not what relationship is. I got a lot of friends or people out there. I support you, what you want to do. It may not be for me, but let me know if you need anything. Boom. Like, you don't have to go along with every person's whim and plans. You know, there shouldn't be a mentality of 100% with me or against me, but certain people may have that with you guys. You may give off this energy that people feel like they got to pick a side, you know? And again, I do feel like people need to be kind of strong in their spot around you, because the attention you give off is not for the faint at heart. I even feel like for some of you, you dated some people and you put them on and they couldn't handle the fact that they were finally getting some attention. And it may not even be because you were seen out with them or you put them on, but for some of you guys, that may have happened. For some of you, it really is your energy. You exchange energy with them, and all of a sudden, a little bit of your magic rubbed off on them. Have fun again. Guys, okay, this is literally what I'm talking about. So basically, my people out there, you may be feeling a little down, out, stagnant. Number one, cord cut, cleanse, do all the things you need to do to protect your energy, because it could really be evil eye, rest it up. But really right now, you're meant to just be doing things that you enjoy. Like this chapter in your life, I feel like it's all about rejuvenating, inspiration, and just being that girl, that guy. Post what you want, do what you want, be who you want. I feel like a lot of you guys got really stuck in the patterns of what you were doing before. You've broken free and you've become new. And also with you guys claiming back your power, you're claiming back aspects of yourself or versions of yourself that you realize that it's okay, you can be this way. Especially if you're coming out of a relationship where you're conditioned to talk or walk or act or dress a certain way, or a certain upbringing where certain things were expected of you. You're breaking out of that and just asking yourself, like, what do I want to do? Who do I want to be? Life should be fun. Like, you shouldn't be not enjoying every moment of your life. I'm telling you guys, you are meant to live a life that you enjoy. And when you live a life you enjoy, that's when you truly step into this it girl, it guy energy even more. So I feel that you guys already started to do that. I don't care. I'm having fun. And that's the point, because a lot of people didn't care and had fun at your expense, right? So I feel like, again, I have a Cancer rising, so whenever I go out with my friends or in certain situations, like I got stressed, like I'm looking out for them. And it's like other people, I feel like, could let loose and have fun in a way that I couldn't. Because again, I'm intuitive, I'm on my guard, you guys get the drift. I feel like a lot of you guys experience that. Some guys are mothers or parents or bosses. Like, you feel like you can't let loose anymore because of the position that you're in life. And partially that's true. Now you guys gotta be careful, be on your guard, make sure, you know, your family's safe, or the people you love are safe, or your reputation is safe, or whatever, right? But at the same time, you can still enjoy yourself and enjoy your life. I feel like you guys are meant to kind of take off the seriousness right now and just enjoy yourself. Like today's video, like George completely ruined it. I'm not even gonna edit him out. I'm just gonna go with it, because at the end of the day, I'm happy that he's here. We're having fun with it. And I try not to take myself so seriously on this channel. One of the biggest compliments you guys give me in the course of like my YouTube career, or even my lifetime, that people have given me when they find me funny, like I really love that, because I'm really trying to make you guys laugh and not really so much with the heavy stuff all the time. Don't get me wrong, there's been certain seasons that were dark and I had to talk about some real stuff, but at the end of the day, we're really meant to be enjoying our life. We're not meant to be miserable, and you guys are really coming out of this dark night, and darkness that other people imposed on you makes me so mad that like you guys were in certain situations where you would have never experienced that darkness if that energy wasn't brought to you through someone else. And my life got a lot more brighter when I just removed certain people that I didn't realize that every time my night was going well, and that person had to make my night bad because their night wasn't going well. And there are people out there really like this. And no, they're not going to directly say it to your face, but you're going to notice a pattern that, you know, every time you're up, all of a sudden they're down, right? And that ain't it. That ain't it. And that's metaphorical or actual fact. We got career here. We're not female, mature man, work. Yeah, I feel like you guys might be doing some networking pretty soon. Like maybe just by having fun, you might connect with somebody new, or some new opportunities may be coming in, or you might get some new ideas just by changing up the way you're doing things. And yeah, and again, I really feel that what your angels want you to know is that you did have someone in your life that was causing obstacles in your career, whether it be actually physically or energetically, you know, like just throwing negativity at you. And it's because a lot of people want to be you, but they don't have the energy that it takes to withstand all this light that you guys embody. So certain people truly can't stand next to you guys. The spotlight was meant for you, baby. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. We got fun times here, and then we got twin flame money. Yeah, we got fun and fun like literally twice. So you guys are going to be having a lot of fun. I'm really hearing that you're meant to be enjoying yourself right now. And I think that you guys had to go through a tough chapter as well where, you know, you couldn't really let loose or have fun because you were meant to experience certain things to put you on your guard, to make you aware of what to be aware of moving forward. That way you're not completely going balls to the wall, you know? But I do feel like where you're at in life now, you acquired the intelligence, the maturity to carry yourself in a certain way and not get into trouble, but also be able to let loose and enjoy yourself and people be like, wow, I want to be like that girl, that guy, you know? So let's see. Yep, we got King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant. I really feel some divinely orchestrated people could be coming into your life, and that's why you're being called to just enjoy yourself right now. And I do feel this could be a dating message as well, that when it comes to anything that you guys are getting into next, have fun with it. You are that girl, that guy. Don't worry about so much what people are thinking or feeling or this or that. Ask yourself, am I having fun? Do I like this person? Do I enjoy this job? Am I laughing? Do I like this friend anymore? Is this for me? Like, put yourself first, guys. Like, I'm hearing that you sacrifice your own happiness in so many aspects. Some of you guys, something was taken away from you, but really ask yourself deep down, was it making you happy, truly? Because I really feel like you are being pushed to something that will truly fulfill you. And part of it is sometimes just embodying the best version of yourself in what you're already doing. Like, some of you feel like your content is lacking or whatever it is you have going on is lacking, but in reality, it may be that you are not connected to yourself and you're still uncomfortable with letting yourself shine 110%. Because let me tell you guys right now, you already have the spotlight on you. People want to see you, they want to know you, they want to understand you, and I feel that you are embodying so much more than you even imagine, and you're about to do some big things. So whatever dreams you have, none of them are too big. It's all about timing as well. Certain people out there watching, you had a dream, I'm hearing, but it just wasn't the right time. So it's time to go after it again. Like, you wanted something to happen, but you were around the wrong people. I was hearing that like in the last video. You're around the wrong people, around the wrong circumstances. All of a sudden, you're going to get that inspiration again. So please be patient with yourself. Take some time. Again, you guys have so much strength and resilience now because of what you've been through. So don't be frustrated with yourself. Don't feel like you're running out of time or you got to start all over again or whatever. So many times in my life, guys, I've had to start all over again, like a lot. And I actually started to enjoy, like, okay, no, at a certain point I was like, I can't do this anymore. But sometimes I actually enjoy the process of, you know, getting inspired and starting something new, especially when the energies of what I was doing before was so stagnant, you know? And after a few towers of my life, now I kind of embrace them, like, okay, God, all right, I'm not going this way no more, all right? This is not it, I get it. Loud and clear, I'm not gonna be fighting the flow. And that's what I'm hearing, going with the flow, enjoying yourself. That's it. You don't have to have everything, every aspect of your life figured out. Leave some of it to God, to planning, but you really are giving off it girl, it guy energy. Just because you had bad experience making friends doesn't mean everyone's out there is going to be like that. Everyone out there is going to be like that towards you guys. But what I am seeing that you guys are meant to be connecting with people, but you got to shift through the energy of a lot of BS just because you're on a different level than most people. Don't forget that, guys. Like, not every person that knocks on your door is for you. Not every person you date is for you. So don't get discouraged or think everyone in the world is like that just because of that experience. We all tend to kind of go through certain experiences where we get jaded, but this is not the time to be jaded. This is the time to kind of blank slate and start new and fresh, because you're in a new chapter, in a new cycle. You're around different people doing different things in a whole different energy. You're going to get different results. And if you experience some of the same toxins from the past, then move away from it, because there's much more better over the horizon. You've got the late bloomer. Yeah, you guys are maybe, sorry, George. I'm so sorry. You guys may consider yourself late bloomers because you're still a butterfly coming out of its shell. I don't care how old you guys are. You're coming out of a cocoon process right now, and you're looking good, and you're listening to your intuition, and people are clocking in and looking at you guys. Even if you feel stuck or stagnant or like your stuff isn't doing well, just know there's people checking for you guys right now. Even in your flop season, people wish they could be as good as you, okay? That's what I'm hearing, and I've been hearing it, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it again. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really feel like things are gonna pick up. Things are gonna get spicy in your life. Things are gonna get exciting. And yeah, I feel like one of the best things about you is you are you, and you're not afraid to be yourself or put people in the hot seat. You don't dim yourself down. What you are meant to be is you. And if people don't like it, they can kick rocks, because you know what? People love to love you guys. They also love to hate you guys, and it's because you're you. And you got to continue to be in this unapologetically you energy moving forward. Don't back down now. You've come so far is what I'm hearing, and there is so much good in you. But right now, you're being called to just have fun and enjoy yourself when you can. Don't take yourself so serious. You deserve to have fun. So that's what I'm hearing. You're gonna get some opportunities, maybe to meet new people, go new places, go on a date, explore something new, and there's probably a divinely guided reason for that. So yeah, don't overthink it right now. If right now you feel stuck or stagnant, just enjoy that you are that girl, that guy, and the opportunities that come to you, even if they don't make sense. So that's what I'm hearing. Yeah. You have the Lovers here, so I do feel like maybe there's going to be a soulmate connection that's going to be bringing inspiration into your life, or some of you guys are being encouraged to get out there, start dating, trying new things. And I do feel for a lot of you, a lot of what you do, especially if you're an artist or a creator, it's inspired by the things that are going on in your life. So some of you guys really need to switch it up, because that will freshen up your content. For me personally, like, of course, like, my content doesn't revolve around my personal life at all. However, the experiences that I have, how I learn, how I elevate, relationships that I've had, all of that really do impact me in a way where I'm inspired to talk about different things, or I'm learning about different things. And if I literally live the same life every single day with no tower moment, I would have no content for you guys. And that's why you'll see me on a different channel than when I started, or doing a bunch of different things. There are certain platforms where there is no reason why I stopped uploading. I just didn't feel like it anymore. And you guys need to trust that as well. Not every experience needs to be a tower moment for you to quit it. Sometimes your body's like, I'm not feeling this right now. And so go with that. Go where your soul is taking you. Some of you guys are being called for a whole social media break to rejuvenate yourself. Go for that. Just go for what you're being called to do. That's what I'm hearing right now. I do hope you guys like this message. George wanted to say goodbye to as well. And yeah, right now you're meant to be keeping it chill, not taking anything too serious, chilling out, transforming. And yeah, things are about to pick up again. But the one thing I'm hearing is that you got that it girl, it guy energy. So just know that certain people are going to be thrown by you, but it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. And of course, the average Joe Schmoes out there are not going to understand you guys. That's why I feel like you are truly meant for something bigger. And I don't want to put people down as reading. I'm very careful with that, because that Joe Schmo probably shines in their own environment, right? But you're meant to be shining in a different way, and you need to know that. Friendship. Yeah, some of you guys feel like right now your friendships are lacking. Well, maybe you're meant to go out, start dating, or focus on work. Like, I feel like wherever you feel like things are not moving forward, that's just an area right now where you're not meant to focus on as much. And I feel for a lot of you, just go with the flow of what's coming towards you and what you feel inspired to do. Even if you've tried this in the past and it didn't work, it may be time to try it again. That's really what I'm hearing. And I really hear for a lot of you, actually, you're going to start resurfacing something you wanted to do in the past, but now you finally feel ready. But there is an energy of you guys having fun again and shining with it, and somehow incorporating that into some sort of success in your life. So that's the vibe you guys give off. And that's another reason why you guys are it girl, it guys. Like, you give off the energy of, I'm having fun while I work and I'm still doing well. You're here to teach people that they can live a life of fulfillment, spirituality, and inspiration, and not be stressing so much. Some of you guys, you are being redirected because you're meant to show people your comeback season. Like, a lot of you guys are super resilient, and that's one of your strengths. That's one of those things that you're here to show people. Yeah, I could take an L and I can bounce back, So no matter what you have going on, you guys embody this queen/king energy. I'm an empowered feminine leader, or some of you guys are meant to as well, but this is something that you should not dim. And I'm seeing organizer, everything has a rightful place. Yeah, I feel like right now there's a grand scheme going on in your life. So just trust that, like, things are gonna be working out the way that they need to. Some of you guys are actually doing some organizing and cleaning, and that's really helping out your energy as well. That could be specific, a message for somebody that was organizing, this week or this morning. Level up. Yeah, you guys are leveling up right now. Oh my gosh, glow up too as well. So yeah, people are talking about your glow up, and you're glowing up while you're sleeping right now. So do whatever you guys are doing, it's working, because honestly, you're stepping into this it girl, it guy energy, because it's a transformation for this next chapter of your life. And yes, you're not crazy. You definitely are getting a weird amount of attention lately, good, bad, and the ugly. It's because of your light, and because also anything that has come to you guys that may feel like opposition is probably just preparation for that next level. Yeah, you guys are definitely going to be hitting your financial goals, or you already have been. I'm really hearing hitting goals while you're sleeping. So something you guys are doing, it's working, and so I feel like you should just enjoy your life because you deserve it. That's honestly the advice I see coming through, because I see a lot of your focus has been on bettering yourself, and the part of bettering yourself a lot of you guys can work on is just relaxing and having fun. Like, I feel a lot of you guys are working around the clock just to be the best version of yourself, but there's a version of yourself that requires you to enjoy your life and what you're doing, especially if you're creative. in any which way possible. Honestly, any job you guys are in, you should be enjoying it. You should not be hating your life. So if you're hating your life right now, there's definitely a big change coming in. So rest up and have fun. Do things that inspire you until you get there. That's the message I have for you guys. Yeah, salt baths, cord cut cleansing, rejuvenating, loving yourself, reconnecting with yourself. And I see inspiration happening again. You know, some of you guys, it's going to be through expanding your network or meeting people that get you inspired or give you guys ideas or connect you to your next step. So don't be stressing if you don't know what's next. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. That's all I have for you guys today. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.